So if everybody here had one bit of advice, healthy advice, to give some juniors or some mid-level folks
Only one bit?
within the industry, what would it be?
If they say you can't do it, don't believe in it. Like they're just used to do their own stuff, and will be tough for you to implement change. Like you need to persist. So don't believe on the first you can't do it. But this is the only thing that I got when I said, "Oh, we can do it." Like I said, "Why, really?" Talk to legal, talk to clients. Oh, well, maybe we can do it. You see. So don't believe it. So do your thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think in healthcare, people are coming into the industry from all different kind of angles, so to speak, and not necessarily versed in communications, which I think is an industry superpower in a lot of ways, but we are a communications industry. And I think people need to understand the communications business and the history of the business.
Yeah.
And I tell people, go read a book, read Up the Agency, read, Whipple squeeze this, because I just think that we've got brilliant people, but they need to understand this is a communications business.
Yeah. And just to build on that as well, I think the biggest, most important advice is your job is everything, but it's not everything. Find an outlet for your creativity, because every day we're stifled by clients, by everything. If you find a passion project, whether you write a short script, whether you paint, whether you do photography, whether you play music, you need an outlet for your creativity. Otherwise, it will suffer immensely. Yeah. So find that outlet. I was speaking to someone the other day, and I said the best thing about being able to do creativity outside of hours, where you are your own boss, you have the full authorship to do anything you want. And he was like, that's really important.
You are the client.
The word author comes from the word authority. You have the authority to build your own world, and I think that as a creative person is the most important thing, to be the boss. You're not having a client saying make it blue, make it yellow, make it a pony. It's not that. It's your power to create, and I think the more you do that, it infiltrates your actual work, and I think it keeps you happy and sane.
That's a really good point. There's a really good quote where it's like great stories happen to people that can write them.
Yeah, that's great.
And it's like, how true is that? And the thing is that the only advice, not that I've got much to give, I would say to anyone is like, the way you think and the way you can create something, if that can help somebody, surely that's the biggest thing ever. That's the biggest driver ever. And that's why I'm still in this industry and work in healthcare. Yeah. And I think that's the thing,
Awesome.
I have one thing too. I think that we're in a very logical category where it has a lot of science, and we have the scientific method, right? That's like it's close. Yeah. So and we forget that we're creatives for a reason. Like we have a level of sensibility, I believe, and like we need to go with our gut. We need to believe our gut. So if we need to believe what feels right and push for that. I see we've been too logical. And people are not necessarily logical, including HCPs as we expect them to be. They are, yes, I need science, but they're people too, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, so going with the gut, I think.
Roger?
Yeah, I would say look to young creatives, look everywhere for inspiration. I don't remember I think it was Picasso who said, I don't remember the first half, but it's like something, great artist steal, whatever it is,
Or inspired by,
or
a little both.
But, it's like, I remember back in ad school, we were so worried about, here we are, people that don't even have jobs yet, and we're calling each other, oh, that guy's a hack. and it's like, just horrible. But, at the same time, it's okay to look for inspiration and say oh, I wish I did that, or try to back out of the ad and see how they did that. It's like, I'm always looking at good stuff, wishing I did that, or if you see some great design, seeing how you could make it your own. And eventually you will find your own voice if you start looking at enough, art or books or whatever, or film, and take pieces from what you see from everywhere else, and then eventually you'll find something that that's awesome and that feels authentic to you.
Yeah, you got to study the game from back in the day.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
there's something to that.